What is up, friend? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my reading journal, so if that's something you like to see, then just keep watching. Alright, I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, so I'm so excited to be back. This one's a little bit different than normal, but something that I'm absolutely obsessed with, so I wanted to share with you all. And I just set this up today, and I figured I'd better film a video before I forget, and while it's still kind of clean and somewhat organized. Okay, so I've recently gotten back into reading for pleasure. So I have been obsessed with personal growth books for the past like 2 years, so that's kind of been my thing. I read in the mornings, I listen to Audible in the mornings during my morning routine. I absolutely love it, and I've always kind of struggled with reading like fiction books and things like that, and I've never really found my groove with that, or just the kind of books that I really love. And the few fiction books that I have read in the past, I've absolutely loved and just like plowed through in like 2 days. So I've been seeing everyone on TikTok, on Book Talk, giving their recommendations, so I figured I would start kind of trying things out, and I'm obsessed. So I found myself wanting to journal about the books that I've read and just my thoughts and like quotes from the books. So I wanted to set up a reading journal, and I've done some research, and reading journals vary. Like, you can get as creative as you want, you can make it as simple as you want. It doesn't really have to be perfect or any one certain way. You just make it what you want. So mine's inspired by Caitlin's Corner, and as I go through this and experiment, I'm sure I'll find my own groove, but this was the setup was inspired by Caitlin's Corner. So I had this edition 2 bullet journal laying around unopened, so I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to use it for this. So I haven't done anything here yet, but first thing that I did was print off colored pages from Canva. I just printed off like I think 5 different kinds of colors to use throughout my journal, and I started off by taping in just this cover page that says my reading journal. And I didn't want to put a year on there because we're already over halfway through 2022, and I'm sure I'll get more than 5 months out of this, but we'll see. This is an experiment. So first thing I set up was a reading tracker. So I set up just for the next 10 months. We'll see how many months I can fit into a journal. It depends on how much like writing I do for each book entry, but this one I'm gonna write down the books that I'm currently reading, the books that I read for that month, and the rating. So I've already read 2, and I'm currently reading 2 more. So that's that, and I absolutely love this. This is also the colored paper that I printed off, and I just hand wrote the months of the year and did some little doodles, and I absolutely love it. This is washi tape that I had. Next spread is books I want to read. This was also colored paper that I printed off, washi tape that I had. One side for nonfiction, the other side for fiction, and then I just wrote this with my Tombow marker. Next spread is books that I've read. I don't love the title. It was crooked, so I might do something about that later, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. But these were 2 more colors that I printed off, and then I printed off, I just took screenshots of the books that I've read so far in 2022, and then uploaded them to Canva and just sized them down. Printed it off and cut it out, and we've got that, and I absolutely love it. They're super cute, and I left 2 more pages for more space in case I fill up those 2 pages. Next, I have a 2-page spread for recommendations, so books that I might see a few times recommended on like TikTok or something. So if I see it like several times or it's highly recommended, I'll write it here and then look into it. And then next I have the 5-star reads. So for me, these will be books that I just could not put down. Like, I finished them in a couple days. It captured my attention. I stopped thinking about it. And I want to be like kind of picky when it comes to writing down my 5-star reads. Like, they have to be great, you know, not just good, they have to be great. And then a space to write quotes. And then we go into my journal entries. So these are kind of like my collections, and then this goes into the journal entry. So I'm just going to start off by writing about the 2 books that I've read in August. So that was The Guest List and One True Loves. And then I'm currently reading 2 more, Where the Crawdads Sing and The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So once I finish those, I'll print those off. And I printed these off with my HP Sprocket. I love my HP Sprocket, and the quality is pretty good. So that is my reading journal setup. I cannot wait to continue on with this and just have a place to jot my thoughts down about the books that I'm reading. And I added a little pen loop from Uni Jetstream that I had laying around. But I have my pen that I love. I'll link it down below. Anyway, so I'm really excited for this. I can't wait to update you all on how it goes. If you have a reading journal also, I'd love to see it. Tag me on Instagram. I'll link that down below as well, and you can follow along my journey there. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to subscribe to see my future videos and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!